Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, as we begin or continue our quest through multiplication, remember, first thing I want to remind you of when multiplying with decimals, we don't line the decimal points up. We actually are going to multiply it ignoring the decimal points, and we're multiplying 82 times 41. But the first thing I want to do is I want to ask Oren, 8 2/10 times 41 hundredths. What is your estimate? What is your estimate? What do you estimate the answer to be?
Like around 33.
33. Okay? I have 8. This is less than 1.
Oh.
So I'm multiplying 8 by something less than 1. So 8 is going to get smaller. So the answer will be somewhere around 3. The answer will be somewhere near 3. So reason number one, while estimating is important. Question number 2. Caitlin, in this problem, how many numbers are going to be behind the decimal point?
3.
3 numbers behind the decimal point. Because there's 1, 2, 3 numbers behind the decimal point in the problem. Multiplying 8 by something less than 1. If I multiply by less than 1, the factor is going to get smaller. 3 numbers behind the decimal point in the problem. 3 numbers behind it in the answer. Let's go through this one real quick. Let's see, we do our ones place. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 8 is 8. That should be your first line through if you do it in this way. I put my 0 because now I'm starting in the tens place. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. Add those two products together. 3 numbers behind the decimal point. So your answer should have been 3 and 362 thousandths. 3 and 362 thousandths. 3 and 362 thousandths. Yes.
Is that 25 or 20?
It's 25.
Okay.
All right, we have 4 and 4/10 times 4 and 2/10. Ava, what is your estimate? Around what? 4. My whole numbers are 4. So if I just multiplied my whole numbers together, I'd get what? 4 times 4 is 16. My estimate should be around 16. It'll be more than 16 because it's more than 4 times more than 4. Maxwell's not here. Zach, how many numbers will be behind the decimal point in my answer? 2. There are 2 behind it in the problem. There need to be 2 behind it in the answer. 2 behind it in the problem. There needs to be 2 behind it in the answer. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm just going to multiply 44 times 42. I'm going to ignore those decimal points until I get my product. And I go 2 times 4, which is 8. 2 times 4, which is 8. Don't have to carry anything or regroup anything. Gotta put my 0 in the ones place because I'm moving to my tens place. 4 tens times 4 ones is 16 tens, which is 6 tens and 100. 4 tens times 4 tens is 16 tens. Plus the other 10 we have is 17 tens, which is 1,007 hundreds. Add that together. 8, 14, 8, 1. Zach told me there's 2 numbers behind the decimal point. Ava told me my estimate was 16. If you put the decimal point anywhere else, it's not going to be anywhere close to 16. Here it would be 1. Here it would be 184. Here it would be 1,848. Estimate ahead of time, please. Estimate ahead of time, please. Last but not least, this problem I pulled off a future assignment where it's $4.25 for an item and somebody buys 25 of them.
Why?
I don't know. I just pulled the problem off there so that
I didn't do anything.
you can see it now before we actually do it. All right, we have $4.25 times 25. Bryn, what's your estimate? What would 25 times 4 be? 4 quarters. Somebody gave you 4 quarters. How much would you have? William, what's 4 quarters worth? 100 cents. So your estimate is around 100. It'll be more than 100 because we're multiplying more than $4. Oh, Liam, how many numbers will be behind the decimal point in my answer? 2 numbers behind the decimal point in my answer. Two numbers behind the decimal point in my answer. I'm going to rewrite it, ignoring the decimal point. 425 times 25. Let's see, 5 times 5 is 25. 5, 2, 10, 11, 12, 21, 0, 10, 4, 5, 8. Please correct me if I'm doing this wrong. 5, 2, 6. 2. So Bryn's estimate was close. 106 and 25 hundredths. 106 and 25 hundredths. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today, save the bees, please.